Hello, my favorite people. I am back on your screens this evening with another kind of monthly review. Products that I've fallen in love with, products that I maybe won't ever purchase again or will purchase again, things that I've been gifted, things I've bought myself. You know the drill. We have a special guest. He's off screen. I don't know if you can see him. He's so cute. Do you want to say hello? Mummy's gonna work now. You can just chill here. He is so cute. I'm obsessed with that dog. But we are getting straight into it today because I don't know if you guys can hear, your girl is going down. I was contemplating not filming this, and then I thought, what if I get worse? And then I can't also film next week. So I just thought I'm gonna come to you, ignore the way I sound. I'm doing all right. I probably sound worse than how I feel. I've been having my armor force. I've been trying to rest. I haven't gone to the gym since I've been back from South Korea. So I'm trying to listen to my body and take it easy. But yeah, my immune system is hanging on by a thread. Anyway, straight into the video. We've got a matcha on hand today. I wish that I had a straw. This matcha is from South Korea. It is the brand Ocelot. I will link it in the show description, but yum, 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 yum. I made it, so it's been sitting, and that's why I want a straw to like mix the bottom. This has no sugar in it. I have no sweetener in it. It is a very light green. I probably needed to add more matcha. The reason that it's light green is because look at the way that you squeeze it out. It's like a little tomato sauce bottle. I've never seen that. The matcha that I use is from Matcha Lane, and that is a little pouch that I just scoop out and I can control the amount. This I was just squeezing and hoping for like the same amount visually, but this is up there on par with Matcha Lane, and I tried this in South Korea at the tea house. We sampled it downstairs. We went up to the cafe. I bought one up there. I loved it, my boyfriend loved it, and I've just made it for myself for this video. So new fave, new find. If you are trying to try matcha or trying to like it, I highly recommend either this one or Matcha Lane because they are the best in my opinion. Every other one I've tried seems to taste like grass. Next up, we have a phone case recommendation. So these cases are from the brand BURGA. I've got a code. I don't know if it works. I worked with them back in April on my Insta stories. It's Adele X15 if you want to give yourself a discount. But I was under the impression that you could not get cute cases that would protect your phone. If anyone knows me, you know how much of a clumsy bitch I am. I drop my phone on average 3 times a day. So I needed a case that actually wrapped around the edges and protected the phone. And these do that. And they are so cute. Well, they're at it, right? So you could customize your fits, your outfit to your phone case and mix and match. I have been obsessed with the pink stars. I bought this one with my own money. I also bought the silver stars with my own money. I bought this one with my own money, and I'll show you which ones they sent me. It's like a little girly princessy one. And then for my collab, they gifted me the cherry and the checkerboard, which is super cute. Or did I get that checkerboard one? Maybe there was another pink one that they did. I would have shown you in the vlog. Anyway, I took the cases to Japan because I was like, oh, depending on my outfit, I can like change my phone case, and I just have been liking it. And it's really cute when you take your selfies in the mirror. That makes the selfie pop. I'm just watching little Franklin try and get comfortable in the corner there. He's so funny. What am I going to do next? We're losing the sunshine. It's literally 2:30 in the afternoon. Come on, please stick around for me. But we're moving on to skin, which is the TBH pimple patches. If you're a pimple patch girly, I want to pop you onto this, girly or guy, whoever is watching this video. These are my new faves for 2 reasons. One, you get 72 in a packet. Talk about value for money. You can buy them at Woolies too. You can buy this from your chemist, wherever it's easier. And I think on me, they get rid of my pimples quicker. Now, I do not have acne prone skin. I've told you guys this a few times, but I do get the odd pimple around my period, around my cycle, always on my fucking chin, always down here or around my mouth. And I just pop these on overnight, wake up. Sometimes if they're small, it gets rid of them. If the pimple is like a bigger one, what I do is, I'll just show you. I like this as well. They've got different sizes. Can you see that? Is that coming up on the camera or is it washing it out? You can kind of see it there. I just pop the bigger one on and I probably have to wear it for a few nights. Obviously I change it, a fresh one, after I've washed my face every time. And sometimes if it's like really bad, the pimple, if it's really red and aggressive, or I've picked it, which I probably shouldn't, I just pop the pimple patch on. Like when I wake up, I take it off from the night before and I'll put one on like before I go to the gym, just to protect it from me touching my face in the gym especially, but I would then take it off to do my makeup. Anyway, I'm a big fan of these. If you haven't tried them, please try them. We're still in the skincare and it's one of my South Korean shops. So I bought this from Olive Young. It's Dr. G Green Deep Pore Cleansing Balm. And I don't really like the packaging, but I really like the product. I took out that white lid that was in it. Look how much I've already used. I bought this because I didn't bring a cleansing balm to South Korea. And I was panicking because I was like, I need something strong to take off my makeup. And this does a really good job at removing it. So niche, if you happen to be in South Korea, pick up one of these. Or if you do want to shop Olive Young online, I think you can. Someone left me a comment on TikTok. If you can shop it online, I will of course leave the link below in the show notes, as I always do. You know what that product actually reminds me of? It reminds me of the Body Shop cleansing balm, which is one of my all-time favorites too. Because I'm filming and talking, I keep forgetting about this and I don't want it to go. It won't get hot. It's not a hot day here, but I just want to quickly drink it. Moving on to the skin on your body, I have a travel-sized Sticky Dates body lotion from Lush. This is actually what I took to South Korea and what I used after I was done in the shower. And I don't know if I love this body lotion enough to use it every day. I will say I love it as a travel size. The only con to this product is the fact that I feel like it leaves you a bit greasy. With a lot of other moisturizers on my body that I like, it soaks in quickly. You can get changed quickly. I hate the feeling of, you know, your clothes kind of sticking to you. I don't love that. But then I will say, like, this smells incredible and it does blend in easily, but it does leave a bit of a film. And I don't mind that for traveling. I just don't know if I would do it every day. I just don't think that's the case. So if you do need a travel size, this was perfect. As you can see, I nearly used the whole thing. I'm gonna just finish it off because I'm home now and I'm not going anywhere, not for a little while. So I will finish it and then I'll go back to another body moisturizer that I like. But if you're on the hunt for a travel one, this is the perfect size. It didn't take up too much room and it saved me from like separating my normal body moisturizer and putting it in a travel one. And I just thought I would mention, I don't know if you guys know that, but if you take in your clean Lush empties, this only applies to like AU and Z people, but you can get money off your purchase, or if you have 5 empties, you can swap it for a face mask, like a fresh face mask. So shout out to Lush because that's a pretty good deal. The other thing too about Lush is I do think they're quite affordable and I do just like what they're about as well. So we do lovey Lush. Now, moving on to these Biodance. I'm late to the party. I'm very late to the party. If you are an OG viewer and you watch the vlog, you would have seen me buy this packet from Adore Beauty in a vlog a couple months ago. There's 4 in here. They sat in my fridge that whole time. And then last week when I'm in South Korea, I see this big boy pack. This has 7 in it. And this was so cheap at Olive Young. I could not believe my eyes. So I was like, you're coming home with me. I'm buying you. And then when I landed on Sunday, I was like, I'm doing this face mask. I'm having a nice shower. I'm getting into my bed. I'm going to pop this face mask on. Now, I am not the biggest fan of sheet masks because I usually find that paper texture just to be irritating. I don't know, maybe it's like a sensory thing. And I don't love how it's like one big thing. I always feel like I'm a bit trapped. This comes in 2 parts. The top half of your face and the bottom half of your face. And it just means applying it is nicer. You keep the movement in your face. And what I loved about this is it goes on and it's like a gel texture, like it's not papery. It feels really refreshing and cooling on your skin. The whole point is to hydrate, minimize your pores and like firm up your face and give you that glass skin. So I applied it. It's opaque when it goes on, and then when it's ready, it goes clear because your skin has absorbed all the nutrients in the mask. It does take about 3 to 4 hours for that to happen. So I made the mistake of sleeping in it. I don't know if you're meant to sleep in it. It just says on the back to leave it until it becomes transparent. It takes a while to become transparent. And even though I slept in it, I still love the results. So I would be just keen to try this for like the set 3 or 4 hours and see if that is actually better than leaving it on too long. I'm not sure, I will report back, but from a first reactions point of view, 10 out of 10. This was beautiful. Such a nice way to come home, relax, ultimate self-care treat. And I really liked how it felt on my skin. And also it gave me glass skin on Monday. Now you didn't see this in the vlog because I didn't vlog on Sunday or Monday when I got home back to Australia, but I will be doing this every week. You will be seeing it in the vlog moving forward. Wow, I just realized that half of this is skincare. Tell me you went to South Korea without telling me, but this is actually not from South Korea. I did this order from Catch of the Day, who actually is closed now, and I'm devastated because these were really cheap on Catch of the Day. This is the Dennis Gross Daily Peels. I bought a giant pack of 60. Yeah, I did. This will last me. Again, I do these once a week. That's gonna last me over a year because there's 52 weeks in the year. So sometimes I use more than one a week if I've got an event. So maybe it won't last the whole year. I'll try to get it to last the whole year. But I shopped this very cheaply on Catch of the Day because they were closing, and I did my order, I think on like April 29, and it came and they shut on April 30. So I don't know where I'm going to buy them from moving forward. I will try and find a cheap option and link it below. I've been using these for years. I love Dennis Gross. That's where my LED mask is from too. And I think while these are expensive, these are a fantastic way to chemically exfoliate your skin and get rid of the dead cells and just refresh it and make sure that you've got nice even skin tone and texture. I cannot speak more highly of this product. I'm using the extra strength because my skin can handle that now. I used to just use the standard ones before I moved up to this, but if you shop these cheaply, let me know where. They're too expensive to buy from Mecca, so I'm open to your recommendations too. She's keeping on going with the skin. We have a vitamin C. And we have a brand new one. You guys might remember this. I got it at the House of Sephora. Is that what it's called? Sephora House? I can't remember what it's called. My brain, my sickness is getting to my brain. The longer I film this, the more I'm blabbering and I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But this has replaced my Dennis Gross vitamin C. I still love Dennis Gross, of course, but the Dennis Gross was like a serum, watery, and it was making my face orange. I don't know if my vitamin C had actually gone out of date. That could be a possibility, but this is a really nice texture. I'll actually show you it on, hang on. Can you see that? It's more like a cream than a serum, and it just blends into your skin and is absorbed beautifully by your skin. And this is going really well with all of my other skincare. I try not to change too many products at the same time when it comes to skincare. And in my head, I had said to myself, oh, when my Dennis Gross one runs out, I will go to Skin Avenue. I'll see if there's like a DMK one because it is an active product. But I had this and I was like, no, I want to test it. I want to try it. I believe you can shop it at Sephora, and I have been really pleasantly surprised. I love a vitamin C. It's probably one of my favorite things to put into an AM routine. That or a hyaluronic acid, as well as moisturizer and then SPF. But this I cannot speak more highly of. It has 25% vitamin C in it. It also has some other products and my skin just loves it, eats it up, agrees with it. So I'm gonna say that this gets my tick of approval. Gosh, you would think I'm a bloody skincare creator after all that, but I do have some makeup products, so stay tuned. All right, we are moving on to makeup, and you're gonna all roll your eyes when I finally show you this. Maybelline Lumi Matte getting another cameo in this video. Tell you why. I got the right shade. Well, I got the lighter shade. I'm in between these shades. I don't understand, Maybelline. Why do you go 115 to 108? What about 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114? What happened to that? I don't know what happened to that. Anyway, I try to pump equal parts and then I mix it together, and alas, you have the foundation. I have it on now and I think it looks much better. Sometimes I pump a little bit too much of the 115 and I look a little bit too dark. I'm sorry about that. If you see that, mind your own business. But if I get the calculation correctly, it looks a lot better. Anyway, I love this foundation. If you want a cheap, full coverage, drugstore, long-lasting foundation, try this out. I really like it. I've been using it religiously for a long time now. Next up, we have a setting spray, and this was in my Beauty Loop box, so thank you Mecca, but it's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Spray. I've used half of it. I took it to South Korea, and I took it because it's like mini travel size rather than taking one of my bigger setting sprays. And I have to say, I won't be repurchasing. I don't really like this product. I don't know what it is, if it's reacting to my makeup or my skincare, but I feel like it leaves me looking dry. And I like a dewy look. I like a glowy look. And I feel like while this does set it and my makeup doesn't really budge, it just kind of sucks the shine and the glowiness away. And I don't know why it's doing that. I've heard so many good things about it. I was really excited to get it in my Beauty Loop. So I think I will be sitting this one out and I'll just have to stick to one of my other Holy Grail setting sprays. I'll keep it though, because if I'm traveling, it's the perfect size. Like if I go to Sydney or the Gold Coast, which I am going a lot this month, this would be perfect. The way I say this would be perfect. It's not perfect on my skin, but it's just perfect to travel with. Second last product, we're nearly there. It's a mascara. It is the Extend Lash by Emco Beauty. Can you see that? It's a bit sunny there now. I've got it on right now. I'm gonna come up close to the camera, so jump scare. Can you see that? Look at that. Sorry for getting so close to you on the screen, but this mascara is tubing. If you have never used a tubing mascara, you're sleeping on it. I had not used a tubing mascara, and the first time I ever had a tubing mascara applied at me was when Finley did my makeup, I think for my podcast cover. And that night when I took off my makeup, it came off so beautifully and I was like, the fuck is this? Anyway, turns out tubing mascara creates a tube around all of your lashes and it just slides off when you're taking it off. So much easier to take off than other mascaras, but also this one does not flake, does not smudge, does not leave little black bits, give you panda eyes, and I rate that. And it also, I have no lash lift right now. Keep in mind, I'm due for my lash lift, and look at how long my lashes are. Obviously, your girl is half Greek and half Italian. I've got very dark eyelashes, but they just do a beautiful job at making them pop, and they stay all day. And last, but certainly not least, we have my lip boos. I know some of you watching this are gonna be hating on this and maybe troll me for it, but I don't care. They make me so happy. And look how cute this one is. This is my South Korean one. She's holding a Coke can. Is that not Adele? Like Coke Zero? That's me. I wish it was a Coke Zero can. It's a full Coke, so technically this would be Carla, but she's cute. This is little Loyalty. Loyalty is actually a lot bigger than the Coke. Look at their butts. And then I have Miss Toffee on my bag, and Miss Toffee on my bag is in the kitchen and I can't be bothered going to grab her, but how cute. I love them. It makes me happy. And I did a whole ass podcast episode on this because for some people you don't understand, and that's okay. I'm not telling you have to jump on this or you need to go and buy one, but this is for my inner child. This makes little Adele so happy and just keeps that little me alive. And I like that. I like the feeling of opening a blind box. I like the feeling of, getting comfort by this. I think it's interesting because, guys can have interests like footy and guys can have interests like cars and motorbikes and things like that. But God forbid a girl likes a trinket, and God forbid she enjoys something that's a little bit childish. People just want to be mean. Never yuck someone else's yum, okay? Let people enjoy what they like, and also let people spend their money on what they like. I paid $32 for this one. I know some of them are insanely priced and marked up by resellers. I've only ever bought them from the authentic place, which is Pop Mart. This one I got for $35 in South Korea, and toffee was a present to me. So I've literally spent $60 on the boooos, and I have people being like, there's a cost of living crisis and what a waste of money. I'm so sure people spend more on a night out, on alcohol, on cigarettes, on vapes, maybe even on drugs, okay? So let me live. Let me live. These little things are bringing me so much joy, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they're in my life. All right, I am going to wrap this video and love and leave you here. Thank you so much for your patience with me on the channel while I have been in South Korea and getting back into the swing of things. I missed you guys last Sunday, and I'm sorry that the South Korea vlog was delayed. We just had to get it all approved. If you haven't watched it, please go and watch it. I think it's really cute, and I think it will inspire some people to hopefully visit South Korea. But I am going to go and take it easy for the rest of this afternoon and hope that my health starts to trend back upwards instead of trending downwards. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I hope your Sunday and your weekend has been beautiful. If you've got Sunday scaries, do something nice for yourself. Go and have a nice hot shower, make a beautiful cup of tea or a hot chockey, put on your favorite show, call a friend, do a couple of deep breathing exercises, maybe do some journaling, put on your favorite song. Just pick one thing and try to lift your vibe. I love you so much. Look after yourselves, look after each other. Look after yourselves, look after each other. Bye.